Now, tonight sees the start of a dramatic Coronation Street trial. This time it's poor Gail McIntyre in the dock, accused of murdering husband number 4, Joe. Now, we'll be talking to Helen Worth, who plays Gail, in just a few minutes.
Butter wouldn't melt, would it?
If only. But first, let's remind ourselves of how Gail's got into this mess.
Gail Hillman was hoping it would be fourth-time lucky when she fell for kitchen fitter Joe McIntyre, but as she tied the knot, she had no idea of her new husband's money worries. Not long after getting spliced, in a desperate attempt to clear his rising debts, Joe hatched a plan to fake his own death on his boat. Gail refused to go along with it, but her hubby wouldn't be swayed and headed out into the lakes. However, his plan backfired when, unbeknownst to her, he was knocked into the water. 2 weeks later, his body was found. Gail was shocked to be questioned by the police and then arrested for his murder. With 2 dead husbands behind her and twisted Tracy Barlow as her cellmate, the future looks dark as Gail's trial begins. Will she be proven innocent, or does Gail face a long spell in jail?
Why would she do this to me?
Dear, oh dear. You've got through your share of hankies, haven't you?
Indeed.
34 years, but you're still getting some amazing...
I think it's a bit more.
Right? Is it? Well, fantastic. Anyway, and she's a fantastic character, and she still gets these most amazing storylines, doesn't she? So she must be great
after all
to play.
these years. I keep waiting for them to stop, but they keep coming, thankfully.
We've got a little clip, actually, of you in action in the courtroom. It's fantastic. Have a quick look at this.
How did you feel when your husband told you he planned to fake his own death?
I was appalled, obviously.
Surely that's the understatement of the century. You must have been hopping mad.
Maybe.
You had bailed this man out, emotionally and financially, time after time, and yet here he was, trying to draw you into his murky web.
But I didn't hurt him. I got off the boat.
Oh, gosh, dramatic stuff.
Yes. Well, the audience know that I'm innocent, thank goodness. And I hope they're going to be on my side. In fact, before the jury went out, I actually was passing sweeties around, so in the hope that they would be on my side.
Bribing
and one of
the jury?
Well, you know, anything
down
really.
for that.
One of the jury said that if she came back in a pink blouse, it meant that I was innocent, and if she came back in a black blouse, it meant that I was guilty. So.
Now, is it true you filmed two endings?
So it could go either way.
We'll have to wait and see, won't we?
Oh, you're a cynic.
No,
Really
not at all. I'll be gripped with everybody else, and I'll be desperately keen to see which one. I mean, a part of me wants her to get found guilty, because then there'll be a fantastic appeal. No, because it's so dramatic.
On the jury.
It'd be so dramatic watching all that transpire, because that miscarriage of justice plays so well in soaps, doesn't it?
That would mean that well, yes, I mean, it could do, and I would be in prison for a very long time, and that's okay, because then you're on 2-day weeks, because you film all your scenes together. So.
What do you want to happen?
Oh, I want justice to prevail.
So something to happen to Tracy Barlow as well, because she's a little minx.
I think something will happen to Tracy Barlow anyway in the future. I don't think you get away from
That's a
Gail
wagging finger
that
of fate.
easily.
Yeah, you see. So is finally Gail going to stand up and do something? Because all of these husbands she's had, only one of them has managed to survive. They've all fallen apart or drowned or you know, is she
Well, I think that could be it, because I actually don't think any actor is going to take on the part anymore, because he knows he's going to be dead in 6 months. So.
It's like the person in Star Trek. You never knew the character when they go down to the new planet. He's not coming back.
Actually, let's have a little trip down memory lane, because we've got some pictures, actually, of your husbands, because you're on husband number 4, aren't you? But we first started with Brian Tilsley, didn't we?
Five
Back in the days. When was this? Can you remember?
No.
You look gorgeous.
A long time ago, and I loathed that dress. I didn't want to wear it at all.
I think it's very nice.
Well, it came out of stock. Chris had a new suit, a new pair of shoes, and they didn't have any money left for my dress, so my dress came out of stock.
What about Martin Platt? Fond memories of
Yes,
Martin?
oh, indeed, and I still see Sean. Yes. Yes.
I thought
I think we lasted the longest, didn't we?
Yeah, I thought you were really good.
But then he went off with
And that's a nice dress.
Yeah, that
what's
was lovely.
happened to all your wedding dresses? Have you still got them?
That one was sold at auction for charity. I think the first one is in some museum somewhere. I actually married Sean twice, and once in a horrible suit, once in quite a nice dress, which is also in some museum somewhere, I think, and then finally, Brian? Wasn't he gorgeous? And then finally, Joe.
So if you get out, is it husband number 5, do you reckon, on the cards?
Oh, I do hope
Are you looking
so. I
ready?
mean, I'm game if the writers are, if they can find an actor.
I'm sure they will. Well, the best luck. We can't wait to watch it because it's in HD, isn't it? It's at 9 p.m.
Yeah,
in a
9
week.
p.m.
Can't
tonight.
wait. God, it's going to be nice
Fabulous
and
stuff.
pretty, isn't it?
Helen,
Good
it's always
to see you,
lovely to
Helen.
see you. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming in.
Thanks for coming down to chat to us.